Marty here with another No Man's Sky stream this wonderful Tuesday evening. Happy Tuesday to you all. Indeed, indeed. And so before we get going here, last week I started a new funky playthrough, no starter ship playthrough, and I'm just going to continue that today. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So it's early game. Obviously, you know, when you're asked to craft starship fuel, you know it's pretty early game, right? Search for antimatter trace with scanner attuned to antimatter. Okay, I just need to check something here. Where the hell am I? I'm on a volcano planet, obviously. Oh wow, not even close to a settlement, or am I even close to a building of any kind? Doesn't even look like it. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Alright, well, in any case, let's get in there, get out of the heat here for a moment, see if we can even recharge our life support here. I get 25 oxygen. 416 dioxide though, so that's good. That's an alternative for recharging your life support. Now, I do have this piece of crap here that I gotta get rid of. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if we have any other ships going on. Oh my, is that it? That's the ships I got? Seriously? I got nothing else. Okay, did I even get any distress signal maps? I don't have any maps. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Distress signals probably wouldn't help me much anyway. How am I doing for money? 6 million, eh? Scraping the bottom of the barrel here, folks. I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do, we can come back to this base anytime, because of course we got the base computer, as long as we're near a teleporter. Yeah, so I'm going to just go ahead and scan here, and hopefully that will get us. Yeah, here's the symbol right here. And we're looking to go there. That's probably an approximate location. Doesn't want to tell me for some reason. Okay, it's probably on the other side of the hill here, is it? Let's have a look. Nope, approximate location, 25 seconds. Okay, so that's not very far away. I'm just really hoping this ship is terrible for maneuverability. Oh my goodness. I'm just hoping we don't get salted. We don't get attacked by pirates or anything, because okay, it's approximate location. Okay, I think oh, there's 2 buildings here. Okay, that's really going to throw a wrench into the works. Fortunately, they're very close to each other. So what I'm going to do, I think, is land right here, and if our actual location is the other building, I'll just walk over. It didn't appear to be that far. It's kind of like pretty much right behind us. So, yeah, that's exactly what it is. This here is a secured facility. It's a manufacturing facility. And the other building is like 300 units over this way, so it's really not that far. I should probably see it once I get up over the rise here. I scan every... Yeah, I think it's probably down here, actually. And there it is. Probably an abandoned facility. That's kind of the MO on this game. Anything you need to go to, it's usually abandoned. Did I get my level 1 Atlas pass? I did not. Okay, so I don't have very much at all in this game right now. It might be a bit of a struggle here, early game. And we'll see. I mean, you know, I like this part of the game because it's challenging, right? It's the most challenging part of the game when you haven't got much inventory, you don't have much of anything. You got all kinds of hazards. You got this guy. Hazardous flora. Look like an animal, but it's not. It's a plant, actually. It's the whippy type of plant. Okay, this is a one-room building. There's not a whole lot here except these two bins. And apparently this terminal. Once we destroy the blockage here, we'll get a message about the warp fuel, I guess. Terminal is clogged with another repulsing slide, nevertheless appears to be functional. Device opens, revealing a single blinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint of antimatter accompanied by a strange message. Take the blueprint and read the log. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so we're still working with our original multi-tool. Okay, so we do have some ammo. Okay, good. We got the bowcaster and we do have a little tiny bit of ammunition. So that is good. We don't have much else going for us, unfortunately. Maps, we got exosuit upgrade. Now, I can make the bits and pieces for this. I got, yeah, sodium nitrate. Okay, so I got some of that. I can make these, and I can make these. So I think I should run down a few more maps. So, okay, let's plot a route to the map. To a map. So right now I'm just wondering if I can actually call my ship into this location. 7 hours. Okay, so that's flight. That's a flight away. That's not walking. Walking distance. Yeah, there's no ship calling beacon at this location. I should almost get some of these, because these are worth their weight in gold early game. These little purple eggs here. And I do have the terrain manipulator, which will help me achieve that goal. So we can do this. We can bury ourselves a little bit in here. And then, actually, I think maybe we need to be slightly more buried. Like this. Yeah, that might be a little better. Okay, now we use our mining beam. And of course, that will attract these guys. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to get as many of those as possible without committing suicide, of course. Another one up there. Yeah, there's another one there. Right here. So I'll get him. Then what I'll do is gonna kind of hide from these guys a little bit so they don't spit at me. Because that's what they do generally. They just spit on you. There's the first hole. There's another nest right there. Let's see what kind of value we got going on here. 250,000 units for, 4 of those. Wasn't really a tall order in terms of tasks. So, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go from nest to nest. Try to get them all. And then batter out of here. My ship over there, right? Go, the swarm's subsiding, which means I should be able to try this again. Where's the other nest? Just over there, right? Yeah, right behind the that location there. So if I go this way, oh, I can need a terrain manipulator. So if I go like there and go straight over, I might be able to get kind of both of these. I'm gonna try it. Not gonna hurt to try, right? It's not gonna hurt me to try. Where's the other ones? This one there. And where's the other one? There. So these things, they don't stick around forever. So you gotta kind of grab them while you get a chance there, right? Yeah. So here, guess what I should do is try to make it so that the these things will come down here. There's another one there. Okay, I think there's more up here. Oh shit. The hell? The hell? Better take my shield. Shield? What shield? This? Shield down. Okay. Okay now? Yeah. Okay. Jeez, he almost killed me. Okay, well. Not okay, but... Did the swarm subside? Looks like they did. Okay, I'm gonna take that and make a run for it up there. So, make sure I get the right tool out here. I think I only got one. Well, alright. I think that's enough temptation for one early game. Can I get him? Yes, I can. Does that give me anything, I wonder? Just to that do for me. What does that do for me, I wonder? Swarm subsiding. Alright, let's get back to the ship. That's enough excitement for one chapter. Chapter 2 coming up. Okay, I'm gonna try not to fall in deep holes. That's just not good news. Not good for his character anyway. Okay. Now the next quandary is, do I try to break into this place? And I think the answer is yes, because there's stuff in here I could really use. The first thing is the level 1. Did I get all the animals here? I did. Oh wait, now. And I did. I did claim that reward too. Okay, so the idea here is to... This is a secured facility, so of course the door is bolted shut, right? I gotta make sure the... I gotta make sure the guys aren't... Come on, open the damn door. Get in there. Oh my god. It's not letting me get in. Look. What the hell, man? It's supposed to let me get into this place when I'm absolutely desperately trying to get in. He's being healed by that little bastard there. Okay. Wow. Just forgetting how difficult early game is in this thing. Okay, let's get on to the terminal here and see if we can fish out the gauge coolant chamber network. I think that's the correct answer there. The alarm's gone off, so yes. Okay, learn new recipe. So here we go. This is what I was looking for here. The Atlas Pass version 1, right? So now I can make that. Hopefully I can make that. That's not a foregone conclusion because I need copper. I got 37 copper. I need what? 200? Is that what I said? Yeah, that's what it said. That's what she said. You need 200 copper. Okay, so the Sentinels have stopped searching. Now copper. I'm pretty sure there's copper on this planet. Just wondering how far away I have to go to get it though. It's the only thing, right? And the answer is there is no copper in the immediate vicinity. That's not true. 490. That's a little far. Okay, so there's the abandoned building we were at, I believe. There's another building. Where did I just see that? Right there, 580. In that direction. So... Copper, 584. 553. 361, eh? Yeah, I'm really hesitating to go for that. Oh, and I did do this, right? Drop pod. Let's go for that and see what that gives us. Okay. Over this way, right? 7 hours on foot, which translates to 20 minutes. There's a crashed freighter right below us. 15 minutes. I think I'm going to just jump out of the atmosphere here and use my pulse engine to come back down. Just to... make this little journey a lot quicker. So here we go. Get down there before we get attacked. I'm starting to feel the desperate need to get a new ship, but I can't really afford anything really all that decent. But I don't need anything decent. I just need a new ship that has more functional cargo space. Okay, so I said something about I need I think I need ferrite dust to make... Oh, shite. That's not good. What are you doing, Marty? Oh my god. Let's move some stuff over here. Okay. Let's move this. Let's move that. Actually, you know what? What do we got? 2100 nanites, eh? And we do have... We do not have. Okay. Oh, the... dang it, the refiners at the settlement, at the base. So we need copper for the level 1 Atlas pass. Okay. Okay, I need one of these. And I need one of these. So I need some oxygen. I need some ferrite dust. Oxygen. Ferrite dust is easy, right? That's ferrite dust right there. Yeah, I need to take out my mining beam though. Hopefully the sentinels here aren't gonna just go nuts on me. Unidentified mineral, eh? There are sentinels all over the place. You can see them up there. Little red diamonds. And... Okay, so I got that. I need oxygen. What is that? Is that copper? Okay, so I'll be able to get that. Here's oxygen right here. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be enough though. And it's not. I got 20 out of 30. We have another hazardous flora around. Wow, where is it when you need it? Man, these things are everywhere usually. Holy crap. Okay, tell you what, let's go and go ahead and grab this stuff while we're here before I forget. Because that's what I do. I forget things. Because I'm old. Alright, anyway. Let's not go too far down that rabbit hole, shall we? Now, did I get enough? That is the question. And the answer is no, I'm short 11. Seriously. Okay, so let's just make this really small. Did we get 11? We got 1. Funny. Okay, more copper? No. More copper? No. More copper? Yeah, 1,000. 1,000 units away. Here's more hazardous flora, so that will get us our the rest of our oxygen. We'll be able to pull out this. Yeah, you investigate, because that's what you do, right? You're a butthead. You investigate. All right. Dang it. Get out of the heat. You can't stand the heat? Get out of the kitchen. Okay, we got that, so we can fish this out. Da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. Putting that... That where? I want to put that here. This one anyway. Okay, so we can make another one of those. We need more oxygen and more ferrite dust for that. So we'll get that. And we'll get another slot for our exosuit. What else? Yeah, 10 now. We're missing 10 copper. Gee whiz, boys. We're not doing too shit hot for carbon either, so hopefully the Sentinels will let us harvest these few trees here. I guess you'd be hard pressed to call them trees, but there you have it. Must be a lot of copper in here, or a lot of carbon. Oh, that one's gone. Okay, what about this one? See the little bar on top that goes from yellow to orange to red. If you let that go all the way to the end to the red, it will reset and you'll kind of have to start over. Now the point of keeping it up there in that area is that they tell me it's more efficient up there in that orangey reddish kind of area. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's acceptable. So we got another drop pod dug out here. Let's go and get that. Where is it? It is an hour away. Really? No, it's not. It's 30 minutes. Still. What the hell, man? It's funny, they put out a Sentinel update. You can now get find Crash Sentinel starships and Sentinel multi-tools, but you still have to go an hour to get a drop pod. Those artifacts, when you get the locators for those artifacts, they're like less than a minute away almost every time. And these things here are still like an hour away, right? I don't get it. Why doesn't it find drop pods that are a little closer to me? Because they're there. You know. There are some there. Okay, there's a building over here. And it's really not far away. Actually, that's not a building. Well, there's an ancient ruin right there. But there's no landing zone there. And this thing here is a planetary depot. It's another secured facility guarded by sentinels. If I could, if I had a map to find a sentinel pillar, I could knock out all the sentinels on the planet, temporarily at least, okay, I'm seeing hazardous flora. Where did I just see that? Is it up there? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so that's that. That's pure ferrite. That's not going to help us. Carbon and oxygen. So I made a carbon nanotube. I need oxygen and ferrite dust. Right. Oxygen from the hazardous flora. Here's another one. That's awesome. That's exactly what we need. How much did that give us? 20 out of 30, eh? So it looks like it's 10 oxygen at a time for those. And we need ferrite dust, which is smaller rocks, like this one. This one gives us oxygen too. Just a bit strange, but we'll take it. Another one there, more oxygen. This one gives us ferrite dust and dihydrogen. So, can we do it yet? Oh, we're like 4 oxygen shy. Will that do it? And, well, there's 2 there. Oh, that didn't give us any oxygen. There's another hazardous flora right there. It's funny how the game provides. Alright, so now we can make this thing. We can get this exosuit expansion slot. Let's just trip this save and chart beacon first. Pure ferrite do we have? 34. Let's just grab that while we're at it. While we're just sitting here, twiddling our thumbs. Waiting for the Messiah, like my mom used to say. What are you waiting for, the Messiah? Yeah. Okay, let's grab this. Antimatter housing, 10, no sodium nitrate, and a carbon nanotube. This one we will put up in our technology location. So we do have a shield upgrade we can apply. We need 1 antimatter. I think we got the recipe for that, right? We got, yeah. Gotta refine some copper. So we have to actually find more copper. So before we move on, let's just see if there's copper nearby. There's copper right there. Okay, so I made a mistake at the last copper deposit. What I should have done was narrow down my my beam. See the oh, okay, so we'll recharge that. Oh, may as well recharge this too, I guess. So your terrain manipulator, see, you can make the beam bigger or smaller. If your beam is really big, you will mine a lot of stuff. You will mine a little bit of stuff very quickly. Okay? If your beam is small, like what I got it now, you will mine a lot more stuff, but it will take you a lot longer. So there's a trade-off, right? If you just want a little bit of stuff quickly, use the big beam, right? On the keyboard on a computer, it's R and T that allow you to change the size of the beam on the terrain manipulator. That's basically what's eating up this copper here. And by the time I'm finished with this copper here, I will have more than enough. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be too surprised if I don't have a blank inventory slot to put it all in. I'm gonna run out of space because this thing is really grabbing a lot of copper right here. Now the thing is, it doesn't look very pure. Looks like there's a lot of rock inside the copper here, so I have a funny feeling that I'm not going to get as much as I think. I'm going to get 10 for my Atlas Pass version 1. I will get that, but how much more I don't know yet, because I have the sneaking suspicion that this deposit is not very pure. It just looks, some of the rock is looks pink to me. I don't know if it's the game that's kind of, this hot planet, right? So it's quite possible that the colors are a little off, right? It's supposed to be kind of like golden. Okay, weapon charge. I got 500 copper. That's a full stack of copper there. And I got another half a stack there. So yeah, I'm not doing too bad with copper right now, actually. So I'm just going to grab the rest of this. I do need some chromate. Okay, so that is an emergency. Let's just put that there. Let's recharge our life support while we're at it. Yeah, that's an emergency. When your hazard protection is dead, you need to fix that right away. You will not be long for the world that you're on if you let that go. So as soon as you get that message, sometimes the exosuit is doing you a favor, right? Okay. Let's see. Okay, now we're out of the elements. We're in our ship. What am I doing for sodium? Not great. You know what? I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of sodium here. There's a few plants here. You can just go up and grab this stuff, right? Oh, see something else I want there. Another, well, looks like it's embedded into that rock formation there, so can't get at it. So there it is there. Well, started this thing, we may as well finish it. And there's the sodium. Okay, so we got some copper. We're gonna have to smelt a little bit of that. How much? Barite dust, eh? Okay, we can make another. We can make another drop pod's worth of stuff here. Except, I want to put that there. We got too much of this. Okay, let's just make it to our next drop pod. I'll do one more at least. And then I think what I'm going to do... Not enough fuel. That's this guy. Well, at least I got another one of those. I got two actually, which is awesome. Okay. Let's get that last drop pod. Where is it? Over this way somewhere. See what I mean? 15 minutes. Wow, that's like halfway around the planet. Pretty much, you know. I really hope I don't get attacked. We're taking an awful lot of chances here in this really crappy ship. Of course, early game, that's all you're going to get is a crappy ship. Fortunately, I think the game knows early game that you don't have very good weapons and shields, so if it throws anything at you like pirates, you know, you should be able to defend yourself, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and this thing down right here. Now I see some hazardous flora up in the cave here. How much dihydrogen do I have? Yeah, there it is there, right? It's got sodium. It'll either have sodium or oxygen. Okay, so that one has oxygen. It's really random. There's another one with oxygen. Oxygen, good, good. Oh, more oxygen. Wow. Okay, there's another one with oxygen. That's pretty awesome. We'll take that. Or ferrite. Okay, I thought I saw some sodium over this way too. Yeah, right over here. And there's more hazardous flora. So we're always in need of sodium and oxygen and carbon. Now, is that another one? No. Okay. Let's go back over here. Did we grab that stuff? We did not, eh? Now I got the version 1 Atlas Pass. So now you see I can loot these things too, right? These red and black drums. So, there you go. Yeah, okay. I'm farting around here. Let's get this thing and get out of here. Didn't make it. Oh, I can't make it because I got no room. Now this is a problem here, because I really didn't want to get rid of anything. Like, you know what? Gotta do what you gotta do, right? So we'll dump the sodium nitrate in there, the carbon nanotube, and then we're gonna have to come back out and make the antimatter chamber, and then put that in there to finish the fix. And now we got one of these. Okay, let's put that one there. Sure, that'll work. Now, I've been thinking about getting a new ship and getting rid of this thing. You know what? What's the technology we have on this thing? Nothing. This would be useful. This would allow us to find a trading post. Okay, well. It's enough drop pods for one day, probably. Okay, let's go this way. Let's see if we can encounter anything on our travails. Just keep scanning here. Ship scanner. We need to keep our eyes open here too, right? Ship scanner will pick up a few things here and there, but your eyes will also pick up stuff. Now see, there's a monolith right there. It doesn't really do us any good at this point, or at least not much good. I don't think. So we're just going to leave that be and continue on our way here, hoping to find a suitable place to land and do business. Here is more ancient ruins right there below to our left, and directly in front of us is it's an observatory. That unfortunately doesn't do us a whole lot of good either. My preference would be, there's a holographic comms tower immediately below us. So we appear to be on a way line. I think it's called a way line. But that's a north-south line, imaginary line on a planet where there will be kind of a preponderance of buildings. There's another one here. That's just a stick in the mud, I think. Funny, my ship scanner didn't see that. Maybe it saw this one instead. This is another not trade depot, but planetary depot, guarded by sentinels. That's just bad news if you go at that. Whether you go at it from your ship or on the ground, it's not, I wouldn't recommend it. At least not this early in the game. There's another observatory right below us. I'm looking for a transmission tower or in terms of small buildings, transmission tower or a minor settlement. for the larger buildings, a planetary archive or a trading post will do. And those two larger buildings have a multitude of landing pads. Here's another observatory. Come on, guys, don't you know observatories belong on top of mountains where the atmosphere is the thinnest? There's a building embedded into a volcano. That's going to do nobody any good. Probably. Still doing that, I see. Okay, so we just found another drop pod. This is a freebie. So we did not need a map for this one. Pretty sure that's what that is right there, right? Looks like to me. Yeah, it's a drop pod. Hopefully it's not one we've been to, because we've been back and forth on the planet. So it's hard to say. And just over there in front of us is a holographic comms tower. So we're going to grab this stuff and refine it later. That's going to be turned into ferrite dust, so that's good. Always have a need for ferrite dust. That's the blue plants right there that I just scanned. Well, I got all the animals, so I don't need to be running around looking for that. I got most of the plants. So here we need to, again, make one of these, make one of these. Still have enough sodium nitrate, so we should be good, good, and good. We'll throw this one in our cargo space as well. I said we need chromatic metal for this, right? No, it's sodium nitrate and antimatter. Right, and it's the chromatic metal we need for antimatter. Right, that's what it is. So we need to refine some copper for that. Did we have secondary items in here? Cobalt and dihydrogen. Look what I got here. Humming sacks. Okay, pearls. Pearls are worth 10,000 each. I thought it was more than that. It's okay. So cobalt and dihydrogen. What about these guys? Cobalt and silver. We do have some silver. Yeah. But we're not really desperate for that, so stuck in my tooth, pardon me. This cave goes way down though. Apparently. Yeah. Rabbit hole, right? So we got that thing. It gives us another slot we can use here. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, there's transmission tower I was talking about. Holographic, not transmission tower. Holographic comms tower. Transmission tower has a different purpose. There's a minor settlement. It's got a landing pad, so that's awesome. We like that. Doesn't cost us anything in launch fuel, see? We have any bins? No bins, no outbuildings. Wow. How about, what do you got in the box, boys? Jeez, piece of junk, worse than mine. Okay, let's get some first aid. Let's get some carbon out of these plants. And, oh, Looks like we got some nanites over here too. Did I get everything from him? He's got technology, blueprints, and he's also got, yeah, I got everything from him. He's also got components. So I'm going to just have a look and see what components he does have. Now you see I can make these. That's pretty expensive for this little thing. So I'm going to continue to make mine. This I cannot make. There is no blueprint for wiring looms. So I'm going to bite the bullet there and buy that. I should buy the glass too because you know what? The glass I need for this. There you go. I'll get my 1300 damage potential. Really? It's not much, but more bowcaster? Wow. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. What do we have? We have 3 Korvax casing and a Viking effigy. We don't have anything for these little guys. That's fine. Oh yeah, the albumin pearls. We need to get rid of those. What else can we dump? Yeah, can't really dump anything, right? We can dump these actually. And this. That's not a terrible idea. Oh. Okay. May as well get a bit more of this. Mining beam, Marty. Come on, buddy. Smarten up, Marty. Do I have the 50? Oh yeah, okay. So I can probably a little short on carbon again. Am I too far? Go up and over. Carbon. There we go. Please. Investigating. Yeah, didn't take you long, did it? Bugger. How much do I get? 39. Can you go away, please? I'm busy. Yeah, you just go that way. And I'll carry on with my business here. Gee whiz. Nothing to see here. Move along. Move along, sir. Nothing to see here. Oh, they're remote. Sentinels are remote? That's just one step short of aggressive from what I'm looking at. Yeah, they didn't bother me, but jeez, they're right in my face. Aside from that, can I do this? He's investigating again. What an ass. Oh my goodness. Yep, just keep right on going. Nothing to see here. See you later. Wonder what happens if I get out of his line of vision. Where is he? Way over there. I'll see him. There's a little arc that shows up on your screen when sentinels are around. That's going to have to do, I think. Yeah, my thermal protection's taking a beating here. So, there is this over here, which we could snag. Let's just get rid of this piece. We don't need any more than a stack of that for sure. Do we have any more hazardous flora in here? Stabilizing, yeah. So that's some more pearls right there. We do have some slots open. Yeah. Go in and get those pearls and then come out and sell them. Why not? All it costs us is a little tiny bit of time. Yeah, 30,000. What else is in here? Drop pod we've been to, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's some hazardous flora right there. Oxygen, good to have, good to have. Some right there. How many are there? Oh, just the one, I guess. Any more hazardous flora? The big red diamond? Don't see it. Alright, let's get out of here. Did I scan this? Yes. Alright, so that's the minor settlement. Actually, we're not finished here. Because I did say I wanted to sell those pearls, right? Sell pearls. Okay, we're up at 6.5 million. That'll get us a small C-class ship, probably. Okay, do we have any salvage data handy? Because that is also extremely valuable. I'm looking through the walls of the building here at everything that's around. I don't see any salvage data. Salvage data is most often associated with damaged machinery. So if you get to a building like this, there's damaged machinery around, there's a really good chance you're going to get salvage data. Now early game, very early game, that stuff is worth its weight in gold. As you... What's this down here? Another drop pod? No. My imagination, that's what that is. Yeah, as you move along in the early game, you're going to probably want to hang on to some of those just so you can get building materials from the space anomaly and from your building research unit in your very first base. That's what you need to discover those blueprints. Okay. Should keep scanning here with my ship scanner, not just with my eyes. We're looking for any number of buildings. The trading posts and the planetary archives, if we get near one of those, it's going to be pretty obvious. They're huge, especially the archive. It's a huge tower, probably bigger than most of the volcanoes on this planet. So yeah, we see that, we'll know it. I would consider trading this ship in for a new one. This ship has got to be worth a couple million, probably. I don't know. But whatever the case, but I think if we do find a trading post or a planetary archive, what we'll do is we'll just one of the first things we'll do is we'll attempt to trade this ship in for a new one. And what that's going to do for us is, well, it'll identify what the value of this ship is for starters. So we'll know what we can get for it. So there's another manufacturing facility, similar to the one where we got our, just there to our left, where we got our Atlas Pass version 1. I get the funny feeling that there are storms on this planet that yield storm crystals. That's just judging from the different rock formations I see on the ground there, but I could be wrong. It's not like I've never been wrong. Not at all. I think I've been wrong more often than I've been right, but you know, water under the bridge, right? So there's another over on the right there. That's another ancient ruin, and here we have a building. Is it embedded? No, it's not. It's on the other side here. It's not really much of a building though. Looks more like a stick in the mud to me. Right below us there. It's identified by a white house symbol, I guess you could say. House icon surrounded by blue outline. That's what buildings are identified as through your ship scanner. There's another one there. That isn't a building either. It's a minor settlement beacon. If you go down there and trip that, it will point you to a minor settlement. So that's the type of building we just came from. So here's another type of building down there, just below us and to the right. Those are shelters. It's kind of like two trailers or whatever. There's no landing zone there, so I don't tend to land at those very often. There's another minor settlement right in front of us. Just down below us here, we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of that. This one has damaged machinery. This one does have outbuildings, so we'll go and visit those. So this is the rock I'm talking about right here, where if you get storms, those will yield storm crystals. But we haven't had a storm yet in the game, which is interesting to say the least. Of course, just off to our left there, we just had a volcano erupt, and our salvage data is just over here. So we're going to go over and grab that. I always thought you used to have to dig that out, but you don't. Or most of them you don't have to. You can just run over to them and scoop them right up. They are buried, but you don't have to. You don't have to dig. Okay. Is that thing gonna blow again? It is. Interesting. How much sodium do I have? The reason I'm asking is I got a couple of plants right here. $52, eh? It's not very far. So as you get closer to these things, they light up for you. There it is. Boom. Don't even have to do any digging. It's awesome. Another one right there. Okay, so this location appears to have quite a bit of this stuff. Copper. How much copper do I have? I almost want to get more. Let's not get too greedy. Get this oxygen here. copper. He's right here. Yep. Okay. So we'll take out our terrain manipulator. I'm going to set it to... Let's see. There's the small, there's the medium. Let's set it to medium. Because I already got quite a bit. So I don't need, you know, truckloads of it. I can only get 500 in an inventory slot, so no point in trying to fit in 50,000 of this stuff. It's not going to work. Now, I said there was another salvage data right down here. We'll grab this, and 183. That is not far either, actually. Wow. What about this guy? Yeah, see, that's what I was telling you. Mining beam. Okay, we do have... Looks like we got the advanced mining laser. So we can grab this stuff. Sodium nitrate right off the crystals here. Here's our technology. We may as well visit this guy while we're at it. And the loot right in behind him. What's this guy going to yield? Is it nanites? There's the salvage data we just picked up. Oh, didn't give us anything. So when it doesn't give you anything, you should always go back and see if you actually trip that mechanism, right? Okay, now we got that. And of course our Atlas Pass version 1 allows us to pick this up. There it is. Antimatter. Okay, let's get inside here. Yes, I know, right? Okay, now we're inside. Our hazard protection will regenerate itself, but our life support will not. So we're going to need to take a load of dioxide and fill that up. And like I said, our hazard protection... Actually, when you're inside, your hazard protection kind of recharges really quickly. So that's pretty cool, I think. There's a B class... what is that? Blaze Javelin, that's a weapon. What do I have? I got a little crappy C class, don't I? Yikes, I do. Starship. Okay, you know what we could do? We could see what the value of our weapon is vis-a-vis this one. Well, this one would cost us 3,200,000 just to exchange. We've only got 6.5, say 6,500,000. I think at this point I would rather have a better ship. Although that could be a mistake. I'm not entirely sure, but that could easily be a mistake, yeah. Let's get rid of the Korvax casing here. Sell this. Okay. What else? We gotta lower this stuff. 1,000,000 units worth of salvage data. See, it doesn't take long, right? You get 2, 3, 4 at a time from those deposits, right? That's why I was running around all over the place trying to get them, right? Because they're very expensive. Alright, so I'm still looking for a ship. Let's see, let's go this way. We were going south, I think, is where we were going. We'll keep going south. We're looking for a ship. I should go to the space station, actually. That's where I should go. Go up and buy a ship and then get rid of this one. Buy a ship, transfer some stuff over, and then get rid of this one. That would be the logical approach. But again, I'm still working with 6.5 million units. I'm not sure what I did with all my ships, but anyway, looks like I don't have any. Right, so here's one of the buildings I was talking about. Minor settlement or a transmission tower. This one has a landing zone. It does not have a landing pad, but the landing zone is free of charge in terms of launch fuel, so that's good. Just going to dump the rusted metal. We got a batch of that stuff already. I'm going to trip the save beacon, go inside, and interact with the terminal. Hopefully it will show us the location of another crashed ship. We'll see in just a few moments. There's a puzzle. There's a bit of lore at the beginning here, and then there's a puzzle, right? So this is sequence 99 minus 7 is 92, minus 6 minus 5 minus 4 is 77. The stress signal is a crashed starship, so we'll go over and see what's going on there. It's probably another hauler because we are in a GEC system, and the preponderance of ships in GEC systems are haulers. It's not necessarily a hauler, but it quite likely is a hauler. The good thing about the haulers is that they're worth a lot of money, right? So we'll go over and dig that out. And depending on how far it is, okay, it's kind of in the general direction of where we were headed anyway. So let's see, how far away are we? This thing is awful to try to steer. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. 30 minutes, eh? I think we need to go out of the atmosphere for this guy. And then we point our nose back down and we pulse. Looks like this thing is right next to our base. Well, maybe not. There goes our base there. Yeah, it's not that close now. It's actually quite probably 20 or 25. Oh, maybe not that far, I suppose. Probably 15 or 20 minutes away from the base. But it's a crashed starship. And we're just going to kind of ease our way in here just to see what we got. Now, anybody who's played this game is probably thinking, you're in the early game and you're on a volcanic planet? Yeah, I think I spawned here, actually. Oh, shite. There's no ship here. Ah, sucker. Joke's on you, bud. You know why? Because I didn't clear out all of the loot. I didn't clear this thing out. If you don't clear out all the loot, see, this is all open, right? I've been here. That's probably where I got this thing. If you don't clear out all the loot, you may end up going back to a previous crash site. And now I got no... I don't have enough starter fuel. I do have another one of these. So let's do that. How far are we from the base? 15 minutes? Nope. It's only 7.5. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a beeline for the base. And then I'm going to do some refining. I need some chromatic metal for something I need to install. Let's go ahead and head down there. And after I've done that, I'm going to teleport up to the space station. I'm not going to fly up. That's too risky. I'm not interested in another dogfight in this piece of crap flying bucket here. That's just nonsense. Okay, so put this down here. Let's get in here. Alrighty. Now, what was I thinking of installing? Oh yeah, the shield thing, eh? So I got the antimatter now. Okay, so let's put this here. This here. Let's put that there. Okay, now we're really getting desperate for technology slots. We'll have to dig some of those out at some point. What? Craft antimatter. Antimatter housing. Assemble a warp cell. Can't do it. Don't have that stuff. Well, I guess I need to do it here then, right? Where's the other copper? There's the other copper. Let's just get it all. Oh, I see. A stack of 250. This thing only takes a stack of 250, see? The rest of it put back into my inventory. I see. Okay. Hydrate. Okay. Antimatter chamber. Okay, chromatic metal. Chromatic metal. Okay. Craft a warp cell. Warp cell goes in the warp engine. There we go. Now we can actually warp to a new system. Save beacon. I want to pick that up. Don't think I need this, do I? Jeez, these things would be handy. Battery and solar panels. It's going to save me the trouble of getting these at the space anomaly. Signal booster could help. Potentially. What else we got going on here? Roof. Stairs. This is all the basic building materials here. Of course, you got it in all kinds of... you got it in stone and alloy, which is metal, as well as wood. Now, can I take this thing with me? I can. Should I? I really should. You know what I'm going to do, though, is this. I'm going to put this here and get some more nanites. 50 nanites a pop for these things. Not too bad. That'll allow us to get a few pieces of technology if we can find it. Let's see, one slot. One slot, I'm leaving that here. This needs to be fueled. I'll take this with me. I'm probably not coming back to this base. But if I do come back, handy to have, might be handy to have that here. Okay. Let's go to the space station. Space station's current system. So this is our first system here. We have not been out of the system yet. So of course what we're looking for is landed pilots, right? Now I don't remember what was over on the other side there. So while we're waiting for a landed pilot, the first wave of landed pilots, we will go over and check out the technology that's happening. Over here, scanner would be nice, but of course I'm talking strictly S-class. Not looking for anything pulse spitter, right? Not looking for anything other than S-class technology here. You noticed I put an A-class shield module, eh? An Infraknife hyperdrive. This guy got a lot of good stuff here. Okay, what do we got going on? We got shuttles. Shuttles. So we got, what, about 6.5 million we can spend, eh? C2715, what's that? 42 slots. Ours, of course, is 46, but I don't think all of those are usable. This is a 40 or 4.8. I said 6.6, eh? Okay, and this thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this thing only has 9 usable slots. Here's a nice ship there. A2819. Unfortunately, it's 13 million. I'm just curious how much our ship is worth. And the answer is 2.5. Okay, so we can't buy this one. So 2.5 plus our 6.5 is 9 million. That's as high as we can go, trading our ship for another one. If we trade it, if we buy, we can't go any higher than around 6.6 million. I don't want another hauler like this thing. That's pretty much what we got there. Very much like what we got there. 3214. It's exactly like ours. Ours is only worth 2.5 million because it's damaged. Here's another shuttle. I said what? 6.5? 2.5. I'm willing to spend pretty much all of my income. 6.5. There's another shuttle. Another hauler, sorry. I'm willing to spend all my current units on hand on a new ship. Yeah, on a new ship, basically, right? So if a ship comes in 6.5 million, I'm probably going to buy it unless it's a hauler. I don't even think I want an explorer. Fighter, a shuttle. There's another shuttle. 7.25. You know what? I think I'm going to go for this. And you're saying, wait now, you said 6.5. I did, but I also got, I also have these things here. Oh, that's not going to be enough though. 7, yeah, damn it, that's not going to be enough. And I don't have any exosuit upgrade charts, yeah. I need those. Okay, so this is 7.25 is a little bit too rich for my blood. That's way too rich. Yeah, what about this guy? 6.8. That might work. Okay, what do you got for me, mister? Offer to trade. 6.8, hey? I got 6.6. So if I go 6.7, 6.8, 6.834. Let's try that. Buy it. Yeah, 6.8 million. Technology. Well, that's mine. I was looking at this. It's all broken. What? This is the one I'm buying here. And it's a B class. Huh, nice. Yeah, I'll take that off your hands. Okay, so the bonus about what I just did there is I still own this ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ship here, my new ship. I'm going to transfer some stuff into it. Transfer, let's see, let's put it like this. Transfer some stuff into it. And then what else? This can go over, that's for sure. Silver, yeah. Okay, what else is coming in here? More haulers. Okay, so I got all this room now I can use. Let's put that over. So basically I'm trying to make room because what I want to do is scrap the hauler that I have right there, right? And in order to scrap the hauler, I need a bunch of space in my exosuit inventory. So I can push over a lot of this stuff onto the ship there, just to have space to scrap that ship, right? I can move it back over after. So that's 9 slots. That should probably do it. See, here's a 50 slot shuttle worth 6 million. It's a C class. This one here is a 48 slot, but it's a B class. Not a whole lot of difference between those two. Okay, I still need to make some more room because I'm getting stuff out of that ship. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 13 slots in my exosuit. Let's go over here, make this my primary ship. I did not trade it. I bought that other shuttle, right? And I still own this one. So here, what I need to do is move this stuff back to my exosuit. Now I'm gonna, this is an S-class shield module, so I'm gonna grab this. Fortunately, yeah, you can do that now, right? Which is a big bonus. Were you never able to do this before. You used to have to dismantle these things, and that's about all I can get out of here. So now we can get probably 2.5 million for this ship when we scrap it. And yeah, at least we'll have a better ship. And we'll have a couple of million units. We'll scrap the 2.5 million. There we go. And we're also going to get some nanites because, of course, when you scrap a starship, it gives you these nanites, right? And here's the scrap you get in lieu of the value of the ship. So what you want to do is unless you plan on using those upgrades. In our case, we have a C-class upgrade. It's a hyperdrive. I'm not going to use that, so I'm going to trade it in. And I was thinking about buying some of his stuff. I will buy some of his stuff. Hyperdrive module. We'll pass on the rest of it for now. But we will go ahead and trade in the scrap that we just obtained. Spool of nanocables, recycled circuitry. Should be one more thing. There it is, subatomic regulators. Let's see, okay, there's that. There's our ship. There's our new ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip this ship to leave the star system for the first time. Nice red and black shuttle. I mean, it's not really nice, but it'll do. It'll do in a pinch. This one is even better. What's ours worth? 6.8. Yeah, we can't buy that because we don't have enough. That's all good. That's all good. We're going to do fine with this boat right now. So here we go. What I'm going to do is put in all of these upgrades here. Let's see, do we not have another one of those? No. We got the Infraknife. I'm going to deposit that in here. I'm not sure I'm going to install that just yet. Let's just put that there. So we got 132 light years of hyperdrive range right now. Put this in there and we'll have 380. That's, yeah, we'll take that. So now I'm just curious to see what else comes in, right? So there's a little bit lower than what we have. That's a slight bit better, a lot more inventory space. There's another shuttle there. So, okay, hyperdrive fuel refueled, launch into space to test interstellar systems. That's what this thing is telling us, right? Warp to a new star system. Okay, let's get this hauler out of the way here. And then we can go ahead and zip on out of here. Okay, so here we go in our new shuttle. The idea here is for a computer, you press the X key, move over to the galaxy map, and there it is. There's all the stars in the galaxy, right? I mean, you could go... Now, you'll see up on top there it says Destination Galactic Core. You can change that with the right mouse button. I want to go to Free Explorer. Of course, you move a lot quicker in Free Explorer. There's the center of the galaxy. That very bright light. So, of course, we can't go too far. We have 300 and something light year range on this thing, so... that's not bad, actually. We have a lot of stars in our reach. Now, the only thing is we don't have the appropriate technology installed here. We need, I think, we need at least this thing. The economy scanner. That will let us know what kind of economy we're flying into. This is also useful. Can we craft antimatter? We can. Okay, we'll put that on there too. Okay, so we need to get out of here. So now, when we look at the stars, we can see the economy numbers. So basically, it's the middle part of the bottom line. The first icon is the life form. So in this particular case, we got a Korvax system. The economy is the second two parts, which is the number of stars, 1, 2, or 3, and it tells you what kind of economy is in there. If you select the system with your left mouse button, it will give you a little more and expand with R. It'll give you a little bit more data. Pardon me. Allergy season's back. Now, so this is a 2-star Korvax system. What we will be looking for is a 3-star system. 3-star systems have a higher potential of yielding better things. Ships, multi-tools, everything. There's a 3-star GEC system. Now we were just in a GEC system, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit and see if I can find a Korvax or a Viking system. And the answer is... there's another 3-star GEC system. Gotta be careful not to go too far because we only have so much range. It tells us if we go too far anyway, so no worries about that. Oh, what was that? Okay, so this is a red star system. We can't go there because we don't have the proper engine technology. Lots of little stars hiding everywhere, eh? Wow. Okay, so we were, if you press your backspace key, you'll go back to where you started. And of course, then you can just go somewhere else, right? But what we're looking for... But I just saw a 3-star system. These things, they just go by so fast. It's easy to miss. It's easy, very easy to miss something that you're actually looking for here. It's okay, there's a lot. You know, you don't, it's not a big deal if you miss it. Oh, there's one there. 3-star Viking. Conflict data is unavailable, so we don't have the conflict scanner, so we don't know what that's going to be like. Okay, so if you left click on the star system, you will see how many planets there are around it, and they're actually revolving around the star as we speak. There are, let's see, 6 rings, so there are 6 planets around this system. One of them has water on it, which is a good sign. So we're going to go there and see what we have in terms of planets and other such things. But that will be basically the very early part of the game is going to be over now. We've left the star system and we're moving on with our objectives in terms of gameplay. So here we go. Starship monitoring system reports air guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Destination. Accept new guidance. Sure. Plotting route. Where are we going? What are you plotting me a route to? Fuel source. Okay. There's our fuel source on the frozen planet. And I can tell it's frozen because it's blue. Blue and white. See, freezing planet. So first thing I like to do when I get into a new star system is go into the space station. We're going to do that, and then we're going to look for technologies. I really would like to get a scanner upgrade, an S-class scanner upgrade that will boost my income. As if you get scanner upgrades, especially S-Class, that will give you more units per thing that you scan, and your income will increase substantially quickly. So that's one of the very first things you should be looking for is an S-Class scanner upgrade. And this guy is just over here, so that's where I'm going to look. Got to get the exosuit upgrade out of the machine down there as well. Let's take a look at what the thing is here. Yeah, I don't know that we can buy this. Actually, we can. Okay, what do we got? We got a 8-slot C-class pistol. And this thing is... Let's see... It's a 15-slot. So it's got twice as many slots as ours. We could probably do well to exchange our multi-tool for this one. But it is only a B class, so I'm going to pass on that one. And I will look for a scanner upgrade. Neutron cannon, mining beam. Yeah, we don't have any space on our multi-tool, so just going to forego that for now. So here's a 54-slot shuttle. It's marginally better than ours. Ours is 48, right? 6.8, 9.3. So we could probably trade up for this one, but it's not really much of a trade up. Fighter, nice fighter there. 53 slot. 20 million units. I like the look of that too. It's very sleek. No tail fin. Nice deep orange and black. Very nice. Okay, so we did not get a scanner upgrade here. We'll get this inventory slot here. Let's put that into our technology. See if this person here has something worth picking up. Movement. Yeah, baby. That's a good one. That's for the jetpack. Alright, what do you got, my friend? Ship technology vendor. As shield. Oh, we're out of nanites. Shield hyperdrive photon cannon. We gotta come back and get that as soon as we get enough nanites. So we got some more ships in here. Another fighter. That's a nice one there, yeah. 40 slots. Okay. Supercharged too, eh? Wow. I just okay, so here's a problem I have, okay, with this game. Here is I think a pretty serious problem I have with this game. You'll notice if you go into your exosuit tab, there's no statistics for your performance of your exosuit, unlike the Starship, right, which has all damage, shield, range, etc. And the multi-tool has damage potential, scanner range, not much, but it's got something. Your exosuit has nothing, so you have no real way of knowing what the best thing to do here is in this case. We have one supercharged slot. I don't know what to put there. Throttle Jockey, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. This is the new playthrough I started last week. It was a no starter ship. I just traded in the piece of crap hauler, broken hauler that I found last week for well, sadly, it was only for a shuttle. This guy. But, I mean, I got some much needed inventory space and a functional ship. Nothing broken in it. So that's good. And I was just talking about... if you play this game, you know what I'm talking about here, where your exosuit... There's no stats for the exosuit like there is for the ship. And the multi-tool, right? And everything else for that matter. It would be very helpful to have stats. Because, see, I have a supercharged slot now on my exosuit, and I don't know what to put there, right? I don't know what would benefit best from... I'm thinking probably the hazard protection, but... Or life support, I don't know, right? It doesn't tell me. It doesn't... you know, the only way I have of knowing is when I'm on a planet, I go into my scanner and it tells me how long I have left, right? But even that is sketchy at best, I think. So, and I also wanted to put in this thing here, of course. Plutonium diffuser. Okay, so that should give me a little bit of boost on my jetpack. It's kind of nice, actually. I'm gonna put this down here. All this business down here. This should go back over here. What's this? This shield for... Whoop. For what? Oh, for the ship. Dang. Is this an upgrade too? It is. Uh-huh. Okay. Dang it. Let's put this here, this here, this here, this here. Not much damage potential, but this guy over here has the photon cannon modules. So if I can round up a few more nanites, I don't have very many right now, I will come back and get 2 or 3 of those. But I'd like to visit some planets and do some scanning. There's 6 planets here. So I can scan all the animals on a few or 3 of those. I'll be in pretty good shape, I think. I'm just going to make a save right here. And I'm going to go up and see if anybody on this side is talking to me. See if there's a traveler here or... I don't... no, there's no travelers here. Okay. Let's see, what about this guy? Missions. Nope, not talking to me. So I guess I still got some work to do before he talks to me. 13 navigation data. I guess I could probably use some maps. Now let's see. Let me put this over here just in case I need weaponization. There's some maps I could probably use. Okay, 13 of those, eh? What? Okay, I got 5 exosuit maps. This is good for life support. You know, I was going to say I don't have a lot of oxygen. I don't either. I got 26, which is really not much. So, I'm going to put that over here. I like to keep checking, see what ships come in, right? C-class shuttle, hauler, explorer. Yeah, it's a 3-star system here, but doesn't appear to have a whole lot of great ships coming into the bay here anyway. All right, for this guy, not gonna get that yet, or that. Habited outpost. Now I do have the economy scanner, so I can look for trading posts. This will help me find crash ships. Yeah, let's just try that for shits and giggles. Now we do have a beacon over here to find a fuel source. So like I said, yeah, we're really early game here. So okay, there's the save. So let's go down and trip that fuel source and see if we can scan a bunch of stuff down there to get some units and maybe some nanites. Our ship here is quite poor. There's very little in terms of maneuverability and everything else. So I'm really hoping we don't get attacked, because that's not going to end well. because in fact we're so early game. We don't have the space anomaly. We don't have a freighter. We got dick all. So, oh, just a quick thought there, Throttle Jockey. Did you guys just raid me or something? Because I see my my audience has just jumped by a few. Say hello, whoever's in chat. Hello there. Hello, hello. How the hell are you? Welcome to the stream. Yes. Oh, frost crystals, eh? Loads of them, too. Alright, what are we looking for? Fuel source, eh? I think...
Hi.
BMW Gaming. How are you, BMW Gaming? Welcome to the stream.
No idea. I showed up on my own.
Hey, cool. Thank you. Smash that like button. Seeing as you're here and everything, you know, you may as well, right? Doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe, share, comment, whatever. Do whatever you want. YouTube is like that, right? You can be very generous with your okay, let's get rid of that message. And okay, so this is going to be a Vy'keen word. Quite likely the Vy'keen word for Vy'keen. There it is. That tells you how early we are in the game. It's the first word I learned in this language.
How far have you gotten?
So this is the second system. I started this playthrough last week. Last week was the first stream, and I haven't played it since, basically. So I got about 3 hours in. No rush. Right? Just kind of, I'm not burning through this thing. I'm just taking my time and trying not to get all beat up. And I think it's a survival playthrough. Check that in a minute, as soon as we get out of here. Has thy seen the crimson eye? The eye has seen it. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters.
Any tips then for survival mode?
I would hesitate to be too aggressive towards sentinels, and you know, maybe avoid sentinel aggressive planets, that kind of thing. But I mean, it is just a game, right? If you're in survival mode, okay, so there's a sentinel right there. I'm just going to check and see what the sentinel presence is like here. Unwavering, so I think that's tier 2. That's not like, I don't think that's aggressive. Let me just double check that here on the on the system map. Sometimes it'll tell you here. It'll be written on the bottom there, just below the sodium. It'll often say aggressive sentinels if the sentinels are nasty on your planet. So they don't appear to be too bad here. Now all these little red dots, of course, is unscanned fauna. I don't even have a scanner upgrade yet, so that kind of tells you how early game this is, right? Of course, you're not going to find one of those in every system, and this is my second system. Neither system had a... well, I'm not going to install anything less than a... oh, do I have that? I guess I do. I'm not going to install anything less than an S-class scanner module.
I need to do some missions from stations to get my rankings up with the races.
Yeah, you could do that for sure. Another thing you could do is give away the gifts, the Vy'keen effigies, the Gek relics, the Korvax casings. If you give those, every time you give those away, your standing goes up by 1. Oh shit! Do I have the gauntlet? I can't grab. I do have the gauntlet. Okay, good. Can't grab these without the gauntlet. Of course, these are going to be very useful when I go to make a base with some windows in it, because you can make glass out of these things. You don't need to refine silicate powder into glass. You need a lot of silicate powder to make glass, but I think you only need, is it 4 of these to make a piece of glass? Something like that. So we're going to be able to make quite a bit of glass here. I just noticed some sodium over here too. Squirrel. Yeah, it's a pretty chill stream. It's a pretty chill game actually, right? Unless you get up into the more, more challenging levels. Like survival isn't really all that challenging. I mean, it is, right? But what I find the hardest is managing my inventory, probably, because you only have 500. You have a limit of 500 for most items in your inventory, like the minerals and stuff like that, right? Of course, some of the other stuff is going to be reduced as well, right? So we're just going to go around and get a little bit more of this stuff. I hope I'm not filling up my inventory with frost crystals. That's not exactly the plan here, but it's probably what's going to happen. Okay. So did we get what we came for here? Find the mysterious messenger, make your way into space. Yeah, so we did. We did find the appropriate message down here. Now let's see. Come on, really? You're gonna make me go around? Really? Yes, I know. Now we're gonna recharge, right? So when you're not in the elements, your hazard protection recharges itself. I'm gonna throw a little bit of dioxide there on my life support. So I got 845 frost crystals. Just gonna throw these on my starship because it's not something you're gonna use a lot, but when you need them.
I should be extra careful.
Well, I mean, if you go into the options and you look at the difficulty, right, you'll see that even in survival, a lot of your stuff is set up pretty high, right? This particular parameter down here, the death consequences, save deleted. That was the old permadeath mode, right? So if you don't care about your game, your playthrough, then you can tweak that if you choose a custom mode and set it to save deleted, and then your save will get deleted if your character dies. I never did like that feature, so I tend to turn that off. But everything else, like in survival, is it's set fairly high, right? So challenging, and like I said, the inventory space is limited to copper 500, right? Can't put any more than 500 in a slot. Some of the other things are reduced as well. Here's the silicate powder I was talking about that you can make glass out of. You get the blueprint, 500, right? So it's limited to 500. In normal and other easier modes, it's I think it's like 10,000. 9,999 is the limit for stuff in your inventory. That's the regular stuff, right? Some of the other things like building components and stuff, it's a little bit smaller, but that's fine. Make my way into space. Okay, hang on a second. Before I do that, I want to double check. Jeez, I don't have much of a photon cannon. I only scanned 2 out of 7. Uncommon ground, rare ground. 3 of these are just during the day, so I'm not going to find them on this side of the planet. Not unless I go to the sunny side. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to get a message here. I'm going to get hailed.
GTG. Have a good stream. Smiley face.
All right, thanks for popping in. And you're welcome back here anytime. Comments, questions, anything at all. I've been playing this for almost 2 years now. So I got a kind of a decent idea what's going on here. So, yeah, by all means, pop back in. Tuesdays and Thursday evenings, I'm doing No Man's Sky here. So, and Saturday morning. So, yeah, pop back in for sure. Bring your friends. Cheers, bud. I thought I was supposed to get hailed here, but what's going on? Monitor is strange message in space. Use the galaxy map to search for clues. Really? I don't want to leave the system already. Galactic map. Oh, it's not going to tell me anything? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what then. I'm going to go down to the sunny side of this planet. And see if I can scan the rest. I really want some of those upgrades that are at the space station. Really hurting bad for some of that stuff. Photon cannon especially. Something to improve my my capabilities here of the ship. Of course, all that technology you can move, right? So makes it useful. You know, you can install it on one ship and then just move it to another ship if you change ships, right? If you upgrade your ship, which is going to be a thing in this playthrough because, of course, I'm currently using a B-class shuttle, right? And it's not very well equipped right now, so I'm going to be upgrading this for sure. Sure, it'd be nice to increase my income too, such that I can get some. I can afford a better ship. Really, simple as that. Yeah, early game, you know, unless you start duping. I haven't started duping in this playthrough. I'm going to try to avoid it in this playthrough. Because just as a matter of choice for this playthrough, I think I've done it in some of my other ones, but I have exploited some of the game's loopholes in some of my other playthroughs, and you know that's fine, right? You choose to play the way, whatever way you want to play, right? That's the one fun thing about this game is that you know there's no right or wrong way to play it, right? One reason that I've chose to exploit some of the loopholes in one of my other playthroughs that I'd like to start doing some of those fancy builds, you know, glitch building. So yeah, you certainly need a lot of resources for that. Okay, so here's a shelter. It's just a couple of buildings with a beacon. Not what we're looking for. So I'm not going to bother landing. I don't have a whole lot of fuel, launch thruster fuel, and I don't even know if I can make some. I think I can, but I'm going to try to avoid landing in locations that do not have a landing zone. Unless, of course, there's an archive right there. I was talking about that earlier. I would love to have seen that on the volcano planet I was on earlier, but no such luck. So here's an archive. This would actually be a really cool centerpiece for a base build, right? You could build some really fancy stuff around it, and this would probably be like really super cool. Thinking about that at some point. I think I've seen somebody do something like that, but I think the archive was in behind their base, like not way off in the distance there, but certainly not in the middle of the base, right? Of course, the terrain here is not always conducive to base building, right? You do have some area, but you are kind of limited. Fighter, eh? Yeah, so thermal protection falling. All you need to do is get in front of the vendor here and your thermal protection is fine. So, oh, there's the Traveler. Awesome. I don't think I have any of those either, do I? So what I'm talking about, of course, is the glyphs, right? Nope, don't have any glyphs. Well, guess what? We're about to get our first glyph. Talk to the Traveler, right? This is just lore here, basically. I don't think it makes any difference what you answer. The key here is to engage him in a second conversation and then pick item 2. That's where they came from. Now you need 100 nanites, so let's keep that in mind, right? And of course, what just happened here? I thought I heard a ship land, but probably landed over here, didn't it? Yeah. Big ass hauler. Okay. Yeah, so that Traveler, see that little yellow diamond right there? That's what he gave us. He gave us the location of his grave. We go interact with that and we'll get a glyph out of it. Now, there's a reason I came to the archive, isn't there? I'm kind of suffering from Alzheimer's disease again here. Forgot what I came here for. Dang it. Poor Marty. Forgets all the time. Stress signal, eh? Could find some crashed starships. There's another fighter. C-class. 54 slot shuttle. 9.3. Yeah, we don't have the money to change for that. 2.5 million. I wouldn't mind finding a minor settlement now, actually. Okay, this thing, you gotta be a little bit closer to it to get into it. Alright, now let's go and dig out that grave. It's probably not very far away. These things don't tend to be 22 seconds, 25 seconds. These things don't tend to be all that far away. Now it's southwest kind of ish of where we are. So we're not exactly retracing our steps here, which is, well, good, I think. Now this thing is just right down here. Strangely, they usually are in these kind of cavities, these craters, or whatever you want to call them. Ask question, no one asked, simple, blah, blah, blah. So again, just lore, right? It's going to tell you how he got killed, I guess, or something like that. And then we get the glyph, right? And that's number 1 of 16. Awesome. Okay, we're just going to scan some more things here. You're probably wondering, why are you scanning? You're getting like 200 units. Yeah, and you're absolutely right, you know. Why am I scanning? I should actually go to a different star system and see if I can find a scanner upgrade before I start scanning. Like serious scanning, right? Scanning all the animals on a planet. But that in itself is the attraction, is it not? It's to scan all the animals so that you can get a nanite bonus, right? Which will in turn allow you to buy your upgrades, right? Because right now I don't even have enough for one S-class upgrade in terms of nanites. So catch 22, right? Don't have the scanner. Well, it's not really catch 22 because scanning as an activity only gets you units. It's when you get all of the animals on a planet, that's when you get the bonus. the nanite bonus, not the unit bonus. So that activity, if you choose to scan all the animals, then you're looking at some serious bonuses. It's 250 nanites per animal. So this planet here has 7 separate creatures you can scan. That would be a 1750 nanite bonus. Right there, that's enough for at least 2 S-class upgrades, with some left over. So with what we got now, we could buy 3 S-class upgrades. And I had mentioned earlier that I wanted to get the not the boltcaster, the photon cannon upgrades at the space station here to boost up my offensive capabilities on this ship, or any ship really, because as I also mentioned, you can transfer that technology, those upgrades, right? Okay, what do we got here? We have a minor settlement. Potential to get a better multi-tool here. We're working still with our really crappy C-class pistol, the original pistol. So, yeah. Be nice to... There's another animal. That's 3. Now, we said there was also some flying creatures, I think. Did we not say that? Okay, they'll spawn in. Alright, so here, yeah, we got, again, salvage data right here, which is extremely useful, valuable. So we'll take that. We got nanites for doing that. There's nothing in this location. So our nanite repository is here, right? Okay. Doesn't give you a whole lot of nanites, like this time it was 45. But if you do that over and over and over again, it really adds up, right? When you go to a building, you just loot everything, including the nanite repositories. Really starts to add up. That's something I also forgot on the space station. This is a Viking system, right? Yeah. The Viking systems have, I believe it's 2 nanite repositories. Here's one of the flying creatures. Okay. Oh, here's the other one. Awesome. That's 5 out of 7. Can we get 2 more? I think the last 2 are ground creatures. Last 2 are ground creatures. And I don't know. Probably not going to see them here. At least not right now. I'll have another look at our table in a moment here. Getting it inside out of the elements and take a look at that. So we got a rare ground and a rare underground left. Okay. Here are some more. Oh, that's the encyclopedia. Learn the Viking word for the. There you go. What do you got in the box, boys? E-class, eh? It's better than ours. I'm pretty sure we can't afford it, though. Nope, cannot. How much? Exchange, 2.9. So we need 400,000 units to exchange ours for that one. It's got a lot more slots than ours, I'll give you that. This one is 24 slots. 5. How much did I say? 2.9, eh? And we have 2.5. So we need 420 something thousand units. There's an upgrade that's got to get traded away. Dang, we don't have enough. Standing increase. So researching specimens will also increase your standing. Here's the nano repository in here. We're slowly making our way up to an S-class upgrade that we can purchase. Is there any more salvage data lying around? 300. It's far. Copper? Oh, what do I see there? There's a creature over here. There it is. That's 6. You know what? I almost want to take a chance. Okay, so here's one that's not terribly far away. I want to take a chance and go into the cave, see if our underground creature is spawning in there. It's very possible. Oh, don't tell me you're going to play this game on me, are you? Okay, so if you get to a buried technology module like this and you can't kind of dig it out without actually digging, well, the answer is, well, then you need to dig. Use your terrain manipulator. That's I always thought you had to do that, but you don't. Quite often those things are close enough to the surface that you can just kind of stand over them and extract them out of the ground, right? Okay, so we are slowly working our way towards that multi-tool. It is only B class, but it's a lot better than what we have here now. I mean, this is entry level, right? What did I say? Ooh, 468. I think we might have enough already. Now, the last creature just has an added bonus. Let's give... Come on, game. Give me that last creature. It's not it there, right? No. Pretty sure it's the underground. That's the one I got left. Yeah, rare underground. Figures. So, not sure this is a... This is actually is a cave. Yeah, it's not really much of a cave. Okay. I think there's another one over here, though. It's not a cave either. What is this stuff? Dioxide, eh? Okay, let's get under the hood of the cave here. Could always mine cobalt, but the value of a lot of things has been nerfed in the last little while, right? Like, stuff is not worth nearly as much as it used to be. So, it's not really... I mean, unless you're doing industrial quantity mining, it's hardly worth your effort to be there standing in a cave and digging out the cobalt or whatever, right? It's just not. Okay, I'm looking for the little red dot. Little red dot will show me the location of an unscanned creature. The last one. It's rare though, so one of two things is going to happen. Either I'll get it or I won't. Simple as that, really. But I don't like. When I was playing offline, I could spend an hour and a half looking for a creature like this, just cruising around, right? Because it's kind of fun, right? Just exploring and seeing what you can see and whatever, right? But if the landed pilot, yep, thought so. What do you got? A B-49, eh? That's not much different than what I got. Yeah, sometimes these guys are worth talking to. See the pilot's on the other side there. You can trade with this guy. He will have X-class upgrades for whatever, right? Exosuit, Starship, multi-tool, right? So worth a pop in there if you're, you know what, I should ask him actually. He might have an X-class scanner. Sometimes you're oh, did he leave? Get out of here. Where did he go? You bastard. Come on, man. Locate the pilot to begin trade. Yeah. Where'd he go? He went for a piss, did he? Come on, man. Really? I guess that wasn't the pilot that got out. It was, I was actually looking at these animals that were on the other side of the ship. That's too bad. Because that might have been an opportunity. Well, I guess opportunity missed, huh? Hey, mining beam, let me get those condensed carbon over there. Okay. Anything else? Come on, little red dot, where are you? You know you want to show yourself. Just took off, yeah. Alright, well, I guess we can go down and upgrade our multi-tool anyway, right? I mean, it's not a big jump. I should almost wait, actually. I should almost wait till I find at least an A-class. I almost, you know, it's almost like I don't want to go from a C to a B, right? It's just like, it's too little of a jump. But it's more than that, right? It's more than that because this is what I'm working with now, right? And I mean, that other one is worth a lot more, right? I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bite. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. 2.6. Hey, I said 2.9, right? Is that what I said? That's what I said the upgrade price was, right? 2.964. 355,000 roughly. Okay. I think that's going to cost me 7 of these. Yep. There it is. We're about to take the plunge. This cannon here. Okay. Wait. Okay, it's got terrain manipulator, bolt caster, mining beam, mouse visor scanner. Got a mining beam upgrade. Okay, bolt caster. I think I got everything in this. What do I need? Got that. This I'm going to store. This I can use. This I can use, yeah. Pretty sure. And everything else, nope. This I can use too. Okay. I think everything else it has. Analysis, visor, and scanner. Frame manipulator, boltcaster, mining beam. Analysis, visor, scanner. Yeah, it's got everything else. Analysis, visor, scanner. Frame manipulator, boltcaster, mining beam. Okay. So now I can sit here and add these things back onto the unit. That mining beam, right? Okay. Waveform recyclers for the scanner. This is for the mining beam. Combat scope. Yeah, let's put on the combat scope. Why not? What else? Force field. Yeah, sure. I don't have a tendency to use that, but okay, we're good. Let's put that down here. Where's this? I wonder if I should put my boltcaster here instead. Fuel efficiency, mining speed. $14.45. Oh wow! It almost doubled. Doubled the damage. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. That's fair. Okay. Now we got everything else in here. So we got a marginally better multi-tool, sorry. And we got a marginally better ship. Explore new nearby planets. Yeah, I got one more creature I want to find here. I think I was going north. So, let's keep going north then. I hope I was going north. Hope I wasn't going south because I'm just retracing my steps here if I was. One more creature, eh? So, what do we got here? We got an abandoned building again? No, that's not abandoned. Because... got a landing zone. Oh, it's got a quad. This is a secured facility. Secured facility, eh? You know what? I want to try my boltcaster here. Because... I want to see how much quicker I can break down the door. I remember the last time, which was the first time, it took a while to break the door down. So this time I'm wondering if I can break it down a little quicker. If I can, I'll probably have the same options in terms of getting something out of this place. So there's the quad over there. There's the sentinel there. The drone. The flying drone. So the quad... he's gonna be on me like stink on shit. Fortunately, that did not take long. So that's kind of interesting. Now, I've had some nasty experiences with quads when I was inside buildings. The flying drones will come in, but they can't see you. Here they come, see? There's one right there. That's a repair drone. They're about to, yeah, Sentinel Force deactivated, so that's what I figured. Atlas Pass version 2. So if I can solve this puzzle, I have the possibility of obtaining at least the blueprint for that Atlas Pass version 2. Let's just try that. Or something equally... if I can work out what was being worked on here, I can restart the workflow and restore operations. I think he was working on a starship. Oh, no, I was wrong. Yeah, anyway. I can cheat. I could have cheated there. I could have went online and... there's a wiki online that has the answers to all those. It's alright, I don't really... it's not a big deal. That's the idea. If you absolutely want to get the stuff out of there, there's a wiki online. You can get the answers to those puzzles. And you never have to worry about, well, not having the right answer. Because they are all there. You just go on the wiki and type in one of the responses that you see. What's that? Is that a drop pod? No, it's a shelter. Okay. Yeah, you just do a search on the wiki page for one of the answers that are optional in the puzzle, and it will point you right to the section. It will tell you the right answer and it'll tell you the wrong answers. If there's more than one right answer, in other words, sometimes there is. Sometimes you'll get different rewards for depending on what you answer. So it'll give you all the answers and what the reward level is for each answer, if there's a reward. Some are just incorrect, flat out incorrect, and you don't get a reward. Just like I did. You did not get a reward. Marty, fail. Fail, fail. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody in chat is a game show a fan, but there's hundreds of game shows, and there's a drop pod. So yeah, every time you get something wrong in a game show, there's a something to let you know, right? Yeah, that's not the correct answer. Sorry. Okay, so here, I'm really, really hoping that our last creature will spawn here. And of course I got level 1 Atlas Pass, so I can dig that out. We're going to go over to the cave here first and get some oxygen. Not that cave. This one. Oh shit. Mining beams, huh? Sodium there. And... oh, sure. Now you're interested?
From my experience in the game, I think the answer is freighter.
Yeah, it could be. It could have been. Like I said, there's a wiki. There's a wiki online. You can get all the answers if you want them. I've done that numerous occasions. Too many to count on my fingers and toes. But I mean, it's just one of those things, right? Little red dot, little red dot. Where are you?
Hey there, Marty and chat.
Welcome to the stream, by the way, Sky 1970 and Delta 1 246. Welcome to the stream. Marty's chill No Man's Sky stream. Yeah, mostly chill anyway. There are a few harrowing moments, but nothing we can't handle, right? Okay, I'm gonna just grab all these pearls here. They're not worth a whole lot. It's like those little black cubes that you find in caves. You know, early game, very early game. They could be worth a little bit, you know, but I think we're just about beyond that. And of course now we're looking for one last rare underground creature for our
Thanks. I have been playing this game since launch. Love the game.
Is that right, eh? Wow, that's you're a trooper. I'll tell you that. You've seen all the goodies, eh? Yeah, you've seen all the upgrades from day one. Good for you. Very much like folks like yourself, we owe this. We owe a lot of this to, because if you hadn't taken the plunge earlier on, you know, they probably would have discontinued development. But I mean, over the last couple of years, this game has grown.
I have a little over 3,400 hours in.
Yeah, I just hang on for just a second here. Oh wow! So I've been playing for 2 years, and I got 4,172 hours in this game. I played it a lot. I played the shit out of it, right? I play probably 3 or 4 games. I'm retired, so I don't care, right? I mean, it's not like I got a lot to do, especially when COVID hit, right? Last 3 years. It's been like, okay, you can stay in your basement and play video games. Really? Yes! That's not exactly how it went, by the way, but I mean, if I try to look at it any other way, I get depressed, right? It's like, I had to stay in my basement for 3 years because of COVID, so I wouldn't die, because I'm susceptible to pulmonary infections and crap like that. Really? Well, okay. Well, at least I kind of made the best of that.
As horrible as COVID was, man, was it awesome for video games.
Yeah.
How do you like the new Interceptor ships so far?
You know what? I haven't found an S-class ship yet. S-class Interceptor. I found quite a few A-class, and I've upgraded a few of those to S. They're actually kick-ass, I think. Pardon my expression there, but that's just my opinion there. I think they kick butt. I didn't even get this thing, did I? That's what I came here for. I was forgetting all about this. Now I need to make... What is this? Oh, one of these, eh? Well, I can't install that yet because... Well, I don't have any space in my technology up here. Okay, this can go over here, I think. What's going on here? Who's? Oh, no. More trouble in the homestead. Oh, okay, let's put that here too. Stuff I can get rid of. Oh, I do have one of these. Okay. All I need is one of these then, right? And some sodium nitrite. I got that. You got this. Okay, let's put that up here. So I can at least put that shielding on. Okay, one underground creature left. Can I see? Now, this is not big enough to house one underground creature. Damn it, damn it. Damn it, Captain. Okay, well,
Yes, I found only one S-class ship out of 12 so far, but
Well-
like that they hover in the air and seem to be deadlier in combat than the other ships.
yeah, I like that for sure. Oh, we're going north. Yeah, the fact that they hover is good, and we're talking about on planets here, right? Like on the planet's surface here. And I think their capabilities are a little bit better. You can really boost up the combat capabilities on those ships, which is interesting. Yep. I'm looking forward to getting a little bit more of that. What do we got here? An observatory, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I don't always land at observatories. I'm not interested in finding ancient relics and stuff necessarily. Someone were to say, hey, you know, there's a compelling reason to do that, and I would agree, then maybe I would probably tend to land there, but my priorities are slightly different. At this time, I'm just looking, I should have landed there because all I'm looking for is a cave, really, where my final creature will spawn. I know it's almost kind of dumb to be spending a half hour, 45 minutes looking for one creature. Of course, that's not exactly all I'm doing here, but mostly 1,750 nanites. What are you doing, Marty? Oh, transmission tower. Okay, well, this one has multiple purposes. Well, it's got a purpose for sure. It's probably going to send me back to that crashed freighter I just passed. Because, of course, that is one possible target of this building. The terminal in this building will direct you to either a crashed starship or a crashed freighter. Pretty much, so... I know I just passed a freighter, so it's probably going to push me back that way. I don't know, we'll see.
Maybe a new ship.
No, it's not. It's not going to send me to a new ship. It'll send me to a crashed ship. Okay, nanites. Where's the nanites? There they are. There's that. There's this. Little puzzle. Times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6. 1440. Distress signal. I told you. Crash freighter. There it is, right? And that is not the one I passed. The one I passed is back that way because we were flying north. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm gonna just forego. What I'm gonna do though is go up and get the salvage data up here. There's some there. Okay, so that's not what we're looking for. Neither is that or that. No little red dots anywhere, eh? There's another one there. Very expensive. Oh, this one isn't even buried. Look at that. A bonus, huh? What a bonus. Not even buried. Okay, I'm gonna start thinking about winding this thing down now. Humming sack. That's a sign of a cave. My scanner is not powerful enough to see through the ground at that animal that's down there. Dang. Cargo drop. Is that a cave as well? No. Just a ridge, I think. Okay, well. What I'll probably do is hunt down that animal offline. Because that's going to just get boring. Oh, look, Marty's hunting animals again. hunting them. I'm just looking to scan them. Really, right? It's a little green pause. Oh, little red dots. Dang. Nanites. Okay, sure. Another one that's not even in the ground. Look at that. Cool. Oh, and we have some more over here, I think, maybe. Yeah, right there. Because, of course, there's damaged machinery down here, too, right? That's when we don't have to dig either. And there's the damaged machinery. Right on cue. Condensed carbon, sure. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And nanites. Speaking of nanites, where's my nanite repository? Right over here. There you are. And a few units, right? 1,800 units. Okay. Yeah. The thing about underground creatures is, well, they're not always exactly underground, right? They're not, certainly not always in a cave. Okay, so I'm going to leave that freighter there. I'm not even interested in digging that out. Yeah, I think we're going to shut this thing down shortly. I've had several kind of new players on the stream in the last number of weeks. I had one on Thursday and Tuesday and Thursday, I think it was. And yeah, so he was curious to know about you know, some of the early game stuff, right? And I don't think he owned the game, the guy that was here last week. And he was just kind of evaluating whether he wanted to buy it or not. Now, is there an actual cave here? That's not really much of a cave, is it? Yeah. There's certainly no landing zone there, so not really a whole lot of incentive to land. One animal. Wow, eh? All this trouble for one animal. Scanner recharging. Okay, what do we got here? And the answer is shelter. No landing zone. Show me a landing zone. Show me some rings. And I think... Yep, okay. This looks like another one of those secured facilities. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm just going to have a cruise around the caves here, and then I'm going to shut this thing down. Oh, is that even a cave? Certainly looks like it. Looks like it might be... Uh-oh. Yeah, better fix that right quick, like. Okay, we got hazardous flora. Lots of it over there. We got some of these pearls here. Let's get this out of the way first. Hope not to excite the sentinels. Okay, now let's go this way. Down here. Are we? Yeah, okay, so we're in shelter now. Right? Yeah. As long as there's something over your head, your hazard protection will not let you down. But the worst thing about this cave is That stuff right there, the white stuff, you know what that is? I think that's bedrock. And whoa! From what I understand, fauna does not spawn on bedrock. So probably not going to spawn in this cave. Okay, that was a bit of a scare. Jeez, we walked right into it again. Wow. I know there's some right there. A lot of hazardous flora in this cave. Okay, now we can peacefully get the pearls out of here. Here we go. Peacefully, like nice and peaceful, like. Yeah, there's not. Pretty sure our creature's not going to spawn in there. Now it's nighttime. It could already have spawned, like outside here, right? Because they do that sometimes, right? They spawn just outside the cave or just at the mouth of the cave and then wander outside, right? Is this another cave? Or is this just an indentation? Yeah, it's an indentation. Dang it. Although, yeah, you see, I've scanned one of these before, right? This particular life form. But, you know, sometimes you can get like two life forms that are very, very similar like that, right? So you got to keep an eye out, right? It's not unheard of to get two life forms that look almost identical. So now I'm just going to go up. Is this it? It is. Look at that. And there we go. Now we can move on. And I don't even feel compelled to break the doors down on this facility. Okay, so here's what I was talking about, right? You get all the creatures and you get an nanite bonus, right? So that'll help me get hopefully some much needed S-class modules up at the space station. Should I or shouldn't I? I'm feeling just watch this game come to an abrupt end here. You guys want to see a game come to an end? Here. Allow me to entertain you. Oh, we got to reload. Oh, that helps, right? Nanites. Okay. What else you got in here, boys? You got this. Navigation data. Okay, these guys are still looking. Okay, I might cheat here. What's the problem? What appears to be a power management screen is opened on the terminal. Boost power core, boost primary motherboard, boost electromagnetic coil. I'm just going to pop over to the wiki there, boost power core, and do a search for boost power core. There we go. There. There. That's not the answer. Motherboard is not the answer either. It's the electromagnetic coil. So I'm going to try to get something out of this game tonight. I just cheated. I retrieved formula from the operational facility. Of course. Get that, right? What the hell? Anyway, that's what I get for cheating, I guess. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Get out of my way. Thank you. Okay. So So we got the creatures on this planet. We got a few nanites to spend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the space station and get a couple of upgrades. Just so I don't feel like I got my pants down if I get into a dogfight with, yeah. Who's this? Transmission source unknown. You are not alone. Identify yourself. Okay, sure. You left me. Where did you tell me? You don't understand. I think this is Artemis, isn't it? Ask who you are speaking to. There's no reply. Okay, well. Coordinates received. Okay, so that's the next planet we're going to go to. Right down there. Travel to the stranger's coordinates. Okay, sure. We'll go there. That will be Thursday. This is Tuesday. Thursday we will go there. And, oh yeah, object of interest. Oh no, this is the pirate series of missions. Guaranteed. Yeah. Under a rebel sky or something like that. Is that what that is? Get in there. All right. Thank you. Okay. Well, anybody left watching in chat there? Threat detected now. Yeah. There he is. Yeah. All right, bud. You threaten all you want. Okay, on that note, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate your viewership. Did I do that? No. Okay, let me just make a very quick adjustment here. And we're going to do this because I like to also wave goodbye. All right. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you back on Thursday. Tomorrow night, it's Fallout 76. We're done with Season 12. We're just going to do probably the dailies and look at some of the weeklies and stuff, and hopefully probably rebuild one or two camps. We picked up finally picked up the greenhouse set out of the Atom Shop. It was available today, finally. So we picked that up, and I'm going to wrap some of my plants in greenhouses in Fallout 76 along with the dailies tomorrow evening. So yeah, Thursday, this stream continues Thursday. More of the same. So I hope to see you then. All right, cheers everybody, and you all take care.